What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode. I'm your host T. Welcome to the Adventures of TNT. Now, today we have another request. This is coming from Colonel Mustard Eating Custard, in which they have requested WASP Golgotha. Now, this is a song that so many of you guys have requested since I started doing my WASP reactions. It's been a long journey since I first did Chainsaw Charlie, and I really fallen in love with this band. I love their style of music. I like Blackie's style of writing, and it seems like you fans enjoy it as well, because not only do I get these requests, but you WASP fans have turned into like a ravenous pack of wolves. You guys are hounding me like, when are you gonna do your next WASP reaction? Or how do you feel about these lyrics? And how do you feel about this and that? And I love it, because it gives me the opportunity to express my thoughts about this band, but also, you guys are consistently and constantly educating me on different things about them and how it was during the time they were making this music. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Once again, I'm looking forward to this. Let's go ahead and hear what this is all about. Once again, this is WASP with Golgotha. Let's go. And that's one thing I've always said as well. Blackie is an amazing singer. Love this guy's voice. Hear that? Let's go. Jesus, I need you now. Free me of love somehow. Oh, remember me today. I'm left to hang. Oh, yes, I need you now. Jesus, I need you now. Show me I'm lost somehow. I love that power that you can hear in his voice. Damn. Tell me where I'm going now. Tell me, am I going down? Are you who they say you claim? Remember me this night. Breathe and hear me. like that. It's like you just left Earth, just transcended. The music reflects that. Wow. Wow. That was an incredible song. This song was, it was like a spiritual journey. And it was very, very, very interesting. Incredibly interesting. Because I never would have thought that I would have heard this band make music like this. This was Christian rock, Christian metal, and it was done in such a cool way. A song about salvation, about, giving your life to God, turning your life around. And I should have known that from the title of the song, Golgotha, but this is WASP. And so I'm never too sure what to expect from this band. And especially when they have songs like, F You Like a Beast. It's like I've listened to, and this is a newer song, I've listened to a lot of old school WASP. And so I know kind of where they're coming from the old school perspective, but this came out in 2015, and so this is a little bit newer. And so this actually shows me the journey of this band, the journey of Blackie and where he's gone. And it's really cool sometimes to see a band's growth, but it's very cool to see an individual's growth, because when you think about it, as much of you are probably older, like myself, you think about how you were when you were 19 or when you were 17 and the things that you were doing and saying, and it's completely different than what you do now. Sometimes when I think about how my life was or what I was doing at that age, I think about how incredibly stupid it was. But it's also really cool that I can sit back and I can reflect on my life's journey and see, the things that I've overcame and the things that I've accomplished in my life. And basically, when I hear this song, it makes me think about that for this band. This guy, he's come a long way, and now it's like he's giving himself to God. Very, very cool. It's really cool sometimes because I'm getting into this type of music now. I'm getting into metal now. And that's another thing. When I was 17, 19, I never would have thought that I'd be listening to metal or rock and roll music like this and enjoying it like I am. So that's a cool journey in itself. But I'm getting into this music now, and there's bands like Megadeth, there's bands like Metallica, there's all these bands that I'm learning about now, and I'm listening to their music in the 80s. But then when I hear their more current music, and it's different, and seeing how a lot of these guys, they have turned a leaf and they've given themselves to Christ, It's just very interesting to see those journeys. I think it's really really cool. Now, personally, I'm not a religious person. Tasha and I we're both not a religious person. We've had bad experiences with religion from our perspective, but I don't knock anybody who is a religious person. I don't knock any religions at all. I respect people and their journeys because everybody's journey is different. You never know, and that's the funny thing about religion. You never know when it's going to find you, and you just let it take its course. Because I can imagine, and some of you have your own testimonies back in the day, maybe the 70s, 80s, or 90s, or 2000s. You were living your life, and then one day, bam, it hits you. And so I respect everyone's journey for everything that they go through. But anyway, guys, if you have any more WASP requests, leave them down below in the comment section. I would love to hear your thoughts about this song. And if you have your own journey that you would like to talk about in the comments, definitely leave it down below. I love reading everything about, whatever you fans have to talk about, because I love engaging with you guys. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Peace.